a little bit too crazy. As you can tell, it is very muddy. God dang it. Yeah, great job, Smokey. Watch a little bit of YouTube while riding off-road through the trails. Yep, you can do that on a motorcycle like this. Maybe when standing up. Oh yeah. Yo guys, welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to yet another video. In today's video, the Rieju, I always thought it was like Rieju, but it turns out Spanish, like Rieju Aventura 500. Yeah. Now look at that Spanish half Chinese engine specimen. Well, in today's video we're going to talk all about this motorcycle. We're going to take it out for a ride. We're going to try and pop a little bit of a wheelie with it. Absolutely not. And some of these motorcycles can do a lot of cool stuff. And did I already say it has two gas tanks? One over there and one over there. And you can actually do 1,000 kilometers in a single go with it. Yeah, we're going to have some fun with it. Let's go. Just like that, we are back and ready to hit the trails in a couple seconds. But first thing I wanted to talk to you guys about this motorcycle. Of course, you have probably seen it already, but it kind of looks like a Honda Africa Twin. Well, Honda is not giving me any motorcycles because they don't really like my content and they do not want me in the press fleet.
Hello, Fred. Hello, Woody. Goodbye, Woody.
With all due respect. So suddenly I got a call from their Spanish brother. Hola, mi amigo, Smokey, ¿cómo estás? And I was like, muy buen, muy buen. You want to ride the Rieju Aventura 500? I was like, absolutely, absolutely. So yeah, this comes in gray with the golden wheels and a little bit of greenish, but it also comes in Honda red. Yeah. But also this 500cc engine, 40-ish newton meters of torque, 47 horsepower, is actually based on the Honda CB500. And the engine is also built by Lonkin. You might be thinking like, oh yeah, Smokey, but that is Chinese. What the hell are you talking about? Are you promoting some Chinese products? No, I'm just testing. But Lonkin has also been making BMW engines for 18 years. So this engine is actually a Honda CB500 engine made by the same company that builds BMW engines. Let that sink in. Anyway, the tires for today, because it's going to get very greasy, very gnarly yet again. We're going to take it to the highway over there. We're going to do some trails over there. Like I said, we're going to try and pop a wheelie. We're going to see how the wind protection is. We have a lot of stuff to do today. Actually, the exhaust, kind of nice. The sound is pretty good. For the tires, we have the CST Ambro A4. No idea what that means. We have adjustable suspension in the front. Oh, look at that, Tenere 700. That's a fun fact. So yeah, anyway, hope he comes back. We could have a little chat. This could be funny. Yeah, 47 horsepower, and then I already said it has two gas tanks, one in the front, one in the back. There's a little knob here. You switch it that way. You push the button over there, and then you go to the secondary gas tank. 19 liters in the front and about 20-ish liters in the back. So you get almost 40 liters combined. With that engine and 40 liters of gasoline, you're looking at 1,000 kilometers without going for gas. Yeah, that is right. Now, when it comes to the display, we'll be talking about that when we stop yet again. But first, we're going to take it for a little spin. 190 millimeters of suspension travel. And what you actually see is what you get. So this bike comes with all of this protection. Protection over here. A very hard steel plate in the front. 190 millimeters of suspension travel back and front. Radiator guard. 2 discs in the front with a very nicely ABS system. You can of course turn off when we're doing some off-roading. But without that all being said, now you have the basics. Let's hop on. Let's just hop on. Yeah, normally I'm riding right now, but I wanted to show you guys this. The kill switch is on, but the bike does not start if you have it on its side stand. It does on the double one, but not on the side. They're actually changing that. With the new series, that will be gone. So now the bike is hot and ready to go. It's just such a smooth. That's actually a pretty nice sound. Can I complain about that? Now, of course, we have the 4 indicators that a lot of European new motorcycles actually don't have. But make no mistake, Rieju Legend 1942 is actually Spanish. With, of course, a little bit of Chinese touch over there. But, you know. Anyway, 7-inch display. We'll talk about that yet again when we get moving. The horn. Yeah. A little bit Chinese. When it comes to motor, engine, traction control or something like that, absolutely not. Heated seat, heated grips, absolutely not. We do not have any of that. Adjustable screen, I'm missing that. Would also be nice for on the highway, but does not have that. But when you full throttle this thing, it's not like it's going to go anywhere, so you don't really need it. It also has steering damper in the front, but they took it off because when you actually take it off, it handles a lot better in the corners. It doesn't really need engine control or tire control, rear wheel control whatsoever. A little bit too crazy. As you can tell, it is very muddy once again, and I'm planning on not dropping this motorcycle today. The handlebar is actually pretty high, so which means when I'm standing up, the position is absolutely top notch, and it gives me a lot of trust. For some reason, like I've been riding enduro for a couple of years. I'm not the best, of course, but this gives me a lot of trust, this bike. I'm not gonna lie. If this, it doesn't have like the tires like the CST one, not really famous with that brand, but everything on this motorcycle does give me a lot of trust, and that makes it kind of scary, because when I get a little bit too much trust into a motorcycle, I start flooring it a little bit too hard, and bad things always happen to Uncle Smokey. But like I said, this engine is very good at gas mileage ratio. That's why it can do 1,000 kilometers on a single go, and that is a lot. Now, I'm not planning on riding these trails for 1,000 kilometers on end, because actually today is my birthday. Yes, my wife told me, Smokey, it is your birthday today. You can do with me whatever you want me to do. And I was like, okay, that is nice. So I put it in front of the TV, turned on Netflix, and I jumped on this Rieju Aventura. So yeah, to make you guys a review. So if at any time you want to give me a comment, now is the time, because it is today, it is my birthday. So you can say like Merry Christmas or whatnot. Anyway, so illuminated backlights over there. Horn, already used that. Now compared to the Moto Morini, this bike gives me a lot more trust when doing some off-roading. Suspension also adjustable over here with the in and outgoing dampening, adjustable the front and the back. The pre-load is adjustable, so a lot of things you can change on the little bit of standing up technique here. You can adjust a lot of stuff on the suspension as well. I do like that. And the engine, fun fact, also has the same bore and same stroke as the Honda CB500, but do not tell anybody. When it comes to suspension on comfort wise, let's try this out here. Oh, there's like, oh, the suspension is a little bit hard, not that hard, not like oh, we got a deep pedal over here, not sure what's underneath it. The suspension is kind of hard. It's a little bit better for off-road, of course. It's not hard like for example a fresh bucket of Ben & Jerry's that just came out of the freezer. It's not as hard like that, so it's okay. It's not as comfortable as the Moto Morini, but this bike is giving me a lot more trust when riding off-road. Now I do prefer, of course, a 160 horsepower motorcycle off-road for no reason whatsoever, because this is more than enough. Trust me, 50 horsepower is more than enough to do some off-roading. The only thing I kind of noted is that this engine, when you actually let go of the throttle, it's a little bit of a it automatically stops, like an electrical car, like the automatic generative braking. That's the only part that I'm like, this engine is not that, but I mean, that was like off-road and already did like 50, so you don't need a lot more horsepower than this, but it's kind of fun to have though. A lot of burnouts going on. I'm not gonna lie, I'm actually very surprised with this. Anyway, let's do a little bit of trails. Oh, if this is going to be the start of the trails today, oh, we are going to be in trouble. Anyway, we have, oh, very wet, very slippery. Oh, that almost went sideways right there. Very slippery. Oh, this is a bad mistake coming here with a bike this big. Oh, everything is like covered in mud and very wet and muddy leaves. But seat height is 835 millimeters. So that actually means I can put my both feet on the ground, and it's not that bad. Tires a little bit on the knobby side, so I will be good with that. I have crash protection front and rear, so I think I'm good. Oh, also, we have off-road mode. I have not put it in off-road mode just yet. That's also the only thing you can change into the display, besides watching YouTube on the screen while riding. What did you just say, Smokey? Yes, you can watch YouTube on the screen while riding. We go into settings, mode off-road. Yes, I want to set that. And now we're in off-road. My indicator is still on, no idea why. Then we press this ABS button for 5 seconds and the ABS should go off. There we go. Now we're in off-road mode. We can actually brake. Now let's do a cool thing. Start broadcast on the mobile phone. Here we go. Now we're actually broadcasting right into the screen. Look at that. So if, for example, I go to my YouTube now, like that, it's already playing my Husky video. Look at that. Yeah, we can just ride our motorcycles while watching my favorite episode. Here we go. Yeah, sure, why not? Watch a little bit of YouTube while riding off-road through the trails. Yep, you can do that on a motorcycle like this. That is hilarious. Does it actually brake now? Yeah, it actually does. So yeah, now we have it in off-road mode while watching our unboxing video of the Norton 901. That is all possible, like I said. Doing a little bit of small trails, and the bike feels very light. I have no idea why, because dry weight is about 190-ish kilograms. Fully gassed up, of course, it's got 40 liters of fuel. You're looking at a 235 kilogram motorcycle, but it feels ridiculously light. So yeah, like I said, no heated grips, no heated seat. You could probably get that like aftermarket or get, oh, almost lost it there. Or you can get like a good set of, god dang it. Yeah, great job, Smokey. Great job. Here we go again. Oh, golly. Now when you just press the mode button, it jumps back to the bigger screen. So then you have to take your phone out of your pocket and put it on pause while doing some trails and put it back. I don't suggest like watching YouTube or Netflix or whatever on your motorcycle while riding. I do not suggest that, whatsoever. Anyway, let's try to pop some wheelies. Second gear, a little bit of clutch action. Nope, absolutely not. Maybe when standing up. Oh yeah. I can get it up just a little bit. I can get it up just a little bit, but it's not an engine that actually likes to do this. It will do it. Oh yeah, a little bit of a wheelie there. Now, like I said, this is a very fuel economy friendly engine. It just does not like the wheelie. So if you're not into wheelies, this thing is just fine. Anyway, let's take it on the highway and see how it does on a little bigger speeds. Whoa, there we go, full throttle! Oh, gently in the corners. I still have some mud on my tires. Let's see how it goes. Here we go, and go! Full throttle. Fifth gear. Oh, yeah, nice. Here we go. Sixth gear. Yeah, not a problem whatsoever. Now that was full throttle. So, like I said, these things are not the fastest, but let's just say our maximum speed over here is 120. There's a lot of wind going on today. 120 feet, vibration, maybe like 5%, not a lot of vibration going on here. Now also when it comes to vibration on the highway, mostly, these are also pegs that can go in. Look at that, flickable pegs. So we have like flickable pegs. They're not that attached to the frame. They're a little bit more loose. That also causes the bike to have a little bit less vibrations. See that? Like that. Wind, nothing on my chest, nothing over here, nothing over here, still nothing over here. That is crazy. Windscreen is over here and the wind starts up there. So that is pretty decent. Top speed, I'm not really sure. I'll put it on the screen right there. Probably going to be like 170, 160, 170 max. Don't need a lot more than that. But as far as that, wind on my shoulders, also fairly good. Seating position, very straight up, very nice as well. The seat is very comfy, not as comfy as the Moto Morini. The Moto Morini is a little bit more comfortable. This suspension is a little bit harder, but yeah, I like it. I'm not going to complain. This is getting some good points on the highway as well. Now when we have to pass a car, we're doing like 120, have to pass a car, full throttle. Yeah, it's not bad. There we go, that was a nice highway ride. So first out of the bat, we got two USB sockets right over there. We got like two of them. Yeah, not one, we actually have two. The controls on this bike for the main screen is actually fairly simple. You got two buttons. You got set and mode. When you press the set button, wait, do I have to turn it on? You have to turn on the kill switch. Also a little bit of an issue that will be settled in the future. When you put it on set, we have off-road mode, we have time to set the time, Bluetooth which of course you can use your phone link is what I just showed. You can actually watch YouTube and do all the stuff on your screen as you would be doing on your phone. Unit, mileage or kilometers, language, and then what the hell is that? What does ver display mean? Oh, the version of the display. Okay, nice. The version of the display, and that's about it. So when we want to go in road mode, you just press this once, and we're in road mode, just like that. 4 indicators, and that's that. It's like very simple. We have like the ABS that we can turn off. There's no special things, corner ABS, motor traction controls, not a lot of that beluza, not 570 settings you can actually set. Very basic. You set everything you want. Very basic stuff, ready to go. There we go. That's it. Off the bike here for a quick second. Oh lord, have to make sure, because the double standard is something I discovered. If you pull this one in and you want to put it on a double stand, it's a little bit hard to reach, and you can't really. You have to pull down that one first. I also think they were changing that, and getting it on its double stand is almost as heavy as with the BMW GS. Also very heavy. Some people said if you cannot put it on a double stand, you should not be riding it. That's a little bit selfish, if I want to say it like that. Some people do not have the strength as Uncle Smokey and be born like a natural monster. Some people are a little bit smaller. We cannot be racist. We cannot be discriminated. We cannot discriminate towards smaller people. So yeah, like I said, it is easy to get off. That is not a problem whatsoever. But getting it on is a little bit hardish. Of course, you still have the side one like that. Nice. And like I said, 835 millimeter, depending on the preload you put on the suspension in the back. It is very easy to get on. Always, like I said before, quick tip, if you have your handlebar to the left, it's very hard to get the bike up straight. So when you get on, you turn the bike to the right, and it tilts a lot easier. See that? To the left. It is a lot harder to turn it as when it's to the left, to the right, and you do it like that. See that? Always turn your steering wheel to the right to get it straight up. Smokey's tip of the day. You're welcome. Like and subscribe. Anyway, let's do a launch from 0 to 100. And let's take some speed bumps to test out the comfort of the rear suspension. Yeah. Now, when it comes to the brakes, these are of course not Brendo's, but I mean, giving the feedback that it gives me, it is very nice. And also the clutch. I haven't told you guys this, but the clutch, look at that with one finger. Look at that, how smooth this thing is. The gearbox also very smooth. And I do think that the brake, the front brake, we can adjust the front brake, yes, but we cannot adjust the clutch. The clutch lever is not adjustable for shorter or longer. You can only adjust the front brake. But still, I mean, oh, you can also, of course, you can use the manual quick shifter with your throttle, like bang, bam, bam. See that? It's not a quick shifter, you just have to do it like that. There we go. Speed bump time. The steering damper, of course, does come in handy when doing these speed bumps. They actually took it off, so I'm gonna start at like 75. These are very short speed bumps. Yeah, I'm not gonna put my feet up because the suspension is a little bit harder as I'm used to, but the front suspension is like really soaking up these speed bumps, so that's actually very nice. Let's try it again a little bit faster now. Let's do 90. Easy, easy, just eats it. Just eats the speed bumps. Rieju, I do smell a little bit of fuel. Not sure where that comes from, but maybe somebody putting some fire on here. Anyway, Rieju, I am very, very surprised by you. Anyway, now when it comes to the price of the Rieju Aventura, I mean, in every country it's different. Sometimes you have taxes, you have BPM, you have registration tax, you have like a lot of stuff going on right there. Let's adjust the camera a little bit here. And when it comes to taxes, every country is different. But I know for a fact that in the Netherlands, this bike will be 9,500 euros-ish. But in Belgium, I've been reading it will be 7,999. So not even 8,000 euros for this motorcycle. Imagine if they would put Brembos on this thing and give this bike like 100 horsepower. That would be absolutely legendary. Anyway, that battery is absolutely dead, so we only have the front battery. Let's do a little launch here from 0 to 100. There's no wheelie control, but I can't really pop with these, so no worries about that. 1, 2, 3. Oh yeah, look at that. That is not bad. That is kind of fast though. It's guys, I'm used to riding like 280, 180, 200 horsepower motorcycles, but This is good. This is good. I like it. I really like it. Anyway, let's get back to the garage and give it some points, because also the cornering on this thing is like ridiculously good. I cannot complain about it. Oh yeah. This is gonna get a monster score in Smokey's book. Hell yeah. I really like it. Let's go.
Now, with all that being said, of course, we have to go to our board, the Smokey's top list for 2024. There's not much on it yet. We actually only have the Moto Morini X Cape on it. I gave that a 7.8. So with this one, yep, it's getting an 8.4. And that is a monster score. Now, I'm not going to give any motorcycles 9 just yet, because I have a lot more motorcycles to ride this year. A lot more Japanese, Chinese, African. I have no idea. Let me know in the comments if there's another motorcycle that fits the fried rice motorcycle top list. Now, I really enjoyed my time on the Rieju Aventura Legend 500. I hope you guys liked the video as well. Make sure to subscribe, like this video, and I will see you guys in the next one. Peace, drive safe. See ya. If you want to know all about YouTube, just go to smokytube.com. And if you want to see the next video, it is right over here. If you want to see my most favorite video, it's right over there. And subscribing is like down over there somewhere. I don't know. Anyway, thank you all for watching. And again, just click on that one and that one.